deep understanding of the phenomenon of surplus food requires to frame it within the food supply chain, that is, the chains of actors from fields to forks. In fact, the reasons for the generation of surplus food, the intensity of surplus food and food waste, and the identification of surplus food management options strongly depend on the stage of the supply chain. For example, within the upstream stages, surplus food may be generated as a result of errors in demand forecasting or qualitative flaws that reduce the perceived value of the product, aesthetic imperfections, damaged packaging. At the consumption stage, surplus food may be generated as a result of behaviors such as infrequent shopping, purchases of big packages, or impulse purchases. The food supply chain can be divided into 5 stages. The first stage is the agriculture and fishing sector, which includes crop farmers, livestock farmers, fishermen, producer organizations, and specialized intermediaries, wholesalers. The raw food products are then sold to manufacturing companies, distributors, or directly to the final consumer, for instance, fresh fish or vegetables. The second stage includes manufacturing companies that transform raw materials into semi-processed products, for instance, flour, and companies that produce the finished products that can be used by the final consumer, pasta, for example. The manufacturing stage is subdivided into 3 segments: ambient, chilled, and frozen, according to the storage temperature. In fact, the storage temperature is a key variable since it influences the generation of surplus food and its degree of recoverability. In the third stage of the supply chain, the products produced by the manufacturing companies are distributed through retail trade, including large-scale retailers, small-scale retailers, and local markets. The network of large-scale retail companies is characterized by a network of stores and a network of warehouses, otherwise known as distribution centers. Most of the time, producers and manufacturing companies deliver products to the distribution centers, which then deliver them to the stores. Stores focus on selling products, while distribution centers specialize in running the logistical operations needed to ensure products are available at the stores. Consumption of food products may take place at food service establishments or in households. Food service is categorized as either collective catering, for example, food service at company or school canteens, or commercial catering, such as bars or restaurants. Given the organizational structure, the delivery modes and the type of meals served, the management of surplus food is easier and more predictable in collective catering. Finally, what is not consumed away from home is consumed at the household stage, at home. At this stage, the management of surplus food is mainly a private issue.